It's juicy, baby. It's a CT exclusive. You ain't getting no shit like this.
Sounded strange in the beginning, to be honest, though that's on me. I never listened to wisdoms when they was giving 12, dropping you get them when moving, move through the rhythm, when shooting, retreat, you hit them.
So I got 2 new channels. So what happened was this. My first channel was Jamel Saladin. We got it up to 2K, and as soon as we got it up to 2K, I went to make an announcement about a topic that I'm not going to mention on here, but it wasn't nothing crazy. It was a public topic, and the government felt like, well, YouTube felt like I was doing too much, and they said I was inciting violence. So they gave me a strike on that page. And they said I couldn't upload anything for 1 week. And I said, okay. At first I was hurt, but then I'm like, you know what? This might be a blessing. Peace, Peace, Conversation Peace TV. And, you know, that's where we talk. I get to talk about different topics. Just like if I came to your house and you had a living room table and you had books on there, then we could just pick up different things and discuss different things. That's how that channel is, where I could jump from subject to subject, but still keep it optimistic and balance. Let's use that word, balance. It's not imbalance over there. You're not gonna find a whole lot of negativity over there. And that's how my channel's on now. You know what I'm saying? And here's the big thing though, Juice. I'm enjoying YouTube. I'm enjoying YouTube right now.
It was too stressful, right? The energy vampires and what it come with. That's why how I play. I do what I want when I want to do it. I don't need to go on here every day. That's not my lane. I know I can't fulfill that. But what I can do is when I give you content, I can give you great content. And that's what I believe in. Like, my thing is interviewing the people that's in the shit. You feel me? Like, people that's doing shit. You get what I'm saying?
Right,
the people that was there in the shit, no stuff. That's what I do. I try to get the word from the horse's mouth. I can't talk about celebrities and all that. That's not my gift. That's why we support. We support things that we cannot do, you know, and we have a lot of things with that where people don't want to support it because they can't, you know, like because they can't do it, they don't want to watch. And then you deprogram yourself, you know, and that's the only thing I don't like about urban YouTube. Urban YouTube is nobody's really making money, and they acting like hamburgers, and they everybody's fucking up the next plate.
Jesus Christ, is it nasty out here? It's so nasty. That's what caused me to have. If you want to call it a meltdown, because I guess it would be considered a meltdown, right? Because I erased all my videos.
You know what I've learned is this shit is fake right here. And this shit is filled with energy suckers, and people gotta really realize that they energy vampires. And you know, they really, like, if you really have a life and you really a good person and you really done made it out the mud, and you're gonna move a different way, you're gonna think a different way. You're not gonna sell out for a view. For, like, I don't care. Like, if I make a video got a lot of views, and all I'm getting is like $500 or even more than that, that's not enough money to make me, you know, keep on doing every day. You get what I'm saying? Like, you know, like when I come on here, or when anybody should come on here, it should be getting our message out, no matter how gangster you gotta say it, or how thug you gotta say it. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck about the gangster and hood, booger, all that. I don't care. Long as it's a message, because we adults. Because then we tend to, like, people older than me, people my age, people tend to, right? They tend to judge young people and do the same shit they doing, but in a different caliber. But energy is energy. And good is good, and evil is evil, and fucked up is fucked up. So at the end of the day, no matter what it is, if it brings that energy, that's what it is. You know? So it's crazy. And we've gotten to the point where we don't care about our babies. And that's what's the problem. We don't care. Our ladies
So let me say this to you. The problem is, the older we get, it used to be a time where a 50-year-old, a 60-year-old looked like a 50, 60-year-old right now, right? But now you can't tell a 60-year-old is a 60-year-old. You understand? Nobody can tell that Benzino is almost 60. And I'm not picking on you, Benzino.
I can tell by them fake ass abs.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying though? It's like, okay, it was a time where a 60-year-old looked like a 60-year-old and a 60-year-old accepted his role or her role as the elder. But now nobody
accept something. They're not accepting it.
Nobody wants to accept the role as an elder. So therefore, our structure as a culture and a community is breaking down because we don't have any leaders within. A leader is just not someone on TV. A leader is just not someone at your church. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you are the leader in your community. You are the leader in the mirror. We are the leaders.
There's no more Lauryn Hills. No more Lauryn Hills. No more. How you gonna win when you're not right within? Okay, like there's no everything from music, from food, from this, from that is corrupting the brains of the kids. They are programmed. And the parents are helping them because they don't want to watch their kids. They like, oh, go get the phone. Go get the phone. Me, my ass, motherfucker, we going outside. Back old school, we go outside every day. Bring your ass outside. You want to drive the four-wheeler? Oh, you want to play this? Play basketball for an hour, nigga. Ain't no motherfucking phone.
I hear you. Yeah, so that, and that's all I'm saying, for us to step up into the role that we were always going to evolve into. But you can't be out here 50-year-olds acting like you're 25. Hey, Scrap, it's over, Lord.
You can't be out here 30 either. You can't have people. I look at people. Listen, when you teen, you a teenager. You know what I'm saying? When you 20 years old, that's when you figure out what the fuck you gonna be like. And when you 30, you stand on what the fuck you believe in. That's how it go. And then when you get up, when you move up, you are who you are, and you die gracefully by doing the things that you like, you enjoy, you keep out of the way from the shit you don't like, you create your peace. And it's not like that because these niggas want to control the situation because they've been locked up. They didn't have a childhood to which they can change it around. And they're trying to change it around, and they understand there's no change, nigga. The change is now. You can't change the past. Make your mistake a blessing.
That's all you can really do. Anybody out there that's watching this, but most people they're gonna ride till the wheels fall off, meaning they're gonna stay saying they're gangster all the way until they die, until that's it, and they're gonna do negativity, and and then guess what happens? The weak ones in that community, they say nah, that's a real one. All right, so there's very few like myself that say, fuck you mean that's a real one? This nigga's a bozo. This nigga's a real one. Why? Because he shot somebody? Why? Because he know how to run around and abuse you? Nigga, you got Stockholm syndrome. You love this nigga? This nigga's fucking up your whole community. This nigga got your community under pressure. And he's a real nigga for that?
The real one is the most high. The real one is the most high. It's different.
Don't get me wrong. I know some gangsters out here with the spirit of the Most High in them. You understand? I know some gangsters out here, they get their money, they discreet, they doing what they doing. But guess what? They would never even let you harm an old lady walking up the block. You know what I'm saying? They not with no weak shit in the community. You understand? So again, it's gonna come down to, I'm not telling everybody running around and be saints, but the savagery that goes on, and the idiocy, and how we leaving our women and children to fend for themselves. Like, we got to stop that. We are the protectors.
Well, you know what? Let's keep it real. Niggas is the new bitches. Okay? Like, niggas will defend a whole nigga instead of a bitch. And, we have to take credit, women, because y'all treated y'all sons fucked up to the point that they don't love women. You get what I'm saying? You got to keep it real. We got to keep it real now, because if we loved our sons and we hugged our sons and we tried the best that we could so they could see the struggle, they would act a different way. But a lot of these motherfuckers ain't have mothers that they mothers fucking use them, like we was talking about, the kid trafficking for government assistance. That's real. They don't care about them. They had a kid, they get some government assistance. Without the kid, they want to have a house, home, HUD, whatever, food stamp, Medicaid, all of that. They need the kid to survive. So once they on it, once they leave, they can still be on the chain. Some people created these monsters, and it's a lot of people that created these motherfucking monsters.
It's a mind frame, baby.
Hated, underrated platform. Let's get it.
Sugar Coat Gang, baby.